Thank you very much for joining us here on timforrest.com. Hey, I'm excited again today to share with you about food distributors and working with distributors. So it's important to understand distributors are not your marketing plan. Your whole business is not built on distributors. And if it is, there's going to create a lot of issues for you. If you think this business is about being learning, understanding, and being successful with KE or UNFI, you're going to have a tremendous amount of learnings and opportunities for you in the future. This is about you're in control of your marketing, consumer, shopper destiny, and distributors play a role in your success. And it's important that you understand that. Now, this approach, I haven't always thought this way. This approach has been developed over going on 40 years of working with some of the largest brands and distributors. And this overview and experience it works equally as well with non-food items. Really, anything in CPG and food, it's going to be the same. I've even used this with a broom project. I work on a lot of different items that are non-food, but I've used it actually with bringing foods in the United States from out of the country. And so let's talk about the definition of exactly what a distributor is and some of the actions that they do, just so we're very clear. So a distributor's function is to warehouse and inventory for various products for customers, and then they order on an as-needed basis, and they pay for what they need when they order it. So they've got warehouses, they're secure storage, and they order from manufacturers and brands, and then they inventory the item locally for accurate accounting and financial record keeping. They manage terms along with they order and consolidate the various items that a customer would need in their supermarket, in their convenience store, in their food service restaurant operation, and they would have a regularly scheduled days of the week that they deliver in those local markets. Generally, distributors will publish a catalog or an order guide that customers use to pull product for their stores and locations. Once a customer creates an order, the distributor will consolidate their order for all the different items. They'll pull the actual product so that it gets on a delivery truck that goes out to that individual location. Now, there are a lot of vendors that out there that will do door-store delivery themselves, so they don't go through a distributor. When you first get started in the food business, you've got to think about your food products in that way. Where can I get it out there? And then when you successfully land in a large enough account, or you have a large enough value offering, you can end up working with distributors. And there's a very specific way to be successful with distributors. I like to already be selling a group of customers before I go to a distributor, and you really have to be. That's really the only way that you're going to be successful, is by being successful in the marketplace and then bringing that success to a distributor. So the functions of it, we talked about the definition of a distributor. The function in a distributor are going to be, they're going to collect money in payments. They're going to handle orders, so they're going to place orders. They're going to, for instance, brands and manufacturers have minimum order requirements. An individual store can't order they won't go through that type of inventory. So you need distributors in a market that's going to bring a consolidated order in, and they break it up and take it out to the market. They're going to manage the inventory. They're going to watch what the levels are, and then order when they get down to their. They're going to place orders when their inventory needs to happen in the market. They're going to make deliveries. So deliveries are made from their warehouse to the stores, and that's really the big function that they provide, is a delivery of your product from their regional warehouse into their locations. They're going to keep retailers stocked. They're going to keep restaurants stocked. They're going to keep whatever channel they're in. If they're convenience stores, they're going to keep convenience store stock. They're going to, and on occasion, they will alert retailers and customers to new items. But again, a distributor is not a marketing channel. Generally, distributors is a tool, it's a function. Again, to repeat it, I like to think of them as a UPS or FedEx in the food world. They get your products delivered, and they don't lose the products. The trucks is well maintained, the inventory, so they generally take very good care of your product and get it from point A to point B. If this is the first time you're watching one of my videos, be sure to like and subscribe, and then hit the notification button so you'll be the first person to know when we publish the next food video. The other thing to think about on distributors, they're managed in trade classes. So a distributor will take care of a specific class of trade. And so you're going to have supermarket distributors, you're going to have food retailing distributors, you're going to have club store distributors, you're going to have cooperative distributors. You're even going to have retailers that are self-distributing. They may not, their distributor might be their own location, so they're self-distributing. Also, you're going to have dedicated distributors for like franchises. So, for instance, McDonald's, they don't own the distributor. Martin Brower is their dedicated distributor. You're going to have healthy retail. You're going to have drugstore distributors. You may have broadline, specialty, produce distributors. There's all sorts. You're going to have frozen distributors, refrigerated distributors. So there's a lot of different opportunities for distributors. Specifically, for your product and your class of trade that you deal with, you're probably going to have a very specific distributor that you should work with. When working with distributors, there's 7 different areas you need to think of as far as success. And so it's going to be your service level, the paperwork and the information you supply to them, people, the profit, cost, marketing efforts, and then the item selection for the distributor. So customers, where do they figure in when working with a distributor? When you're working with a distributor, they are going to be, distributors are going to be very interested in, and they're going to be questioning you and listening for how you're successful with their customers. They're going to be also listening to their own customers, or customers asking for the product. Is there a customer need for the product? Is this something that's obviously important for their channel? They're going to want to know, and they're going to be looking for you, and you need to have this information. Can they quickly land distribution for your product in the market? So do you have authorizations? Are you already in the planogram? Are there lots of places that they can sell your product currently, and you already have orders and you're already selling product that you could just easily transfer over to them as a distributor? And they're going to want to understand, what are you doing to support this item in the market? Going back to, what is your brand support? What is it that you're doing in the market is so important. You cannot delegate your success to a distributor. You're not going to delegate your marketing function to a distributor. They're going to be looking to you for leadership, and they want to understand what it is you're doing in the market so that they can be successful. Thanks for watching. I hope our distributor mini course was helpful today. If you've got an innovative item and you're interested in looking for success and growth strategies, would love to talk to you. Jump on my calendar at timforrestmarkets.com. If you're seeing this anywhere other than Tim Forrest or the YouTube channel, youtube.com/TimForrestConsulting, jump over there, like and subscribe, and be sure to send me a note if you've got a question or comment about your distributors and your growth initiatives. Send me a note at tim@timforrest.com. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. See you in the next video.